Thank you for being here today. Dharma Center Retreat Reflections. The reading we focused on for the week highlighted embracing one's true nature by letting go of discrimination and attachment. Through our daily journal writing practice, I reflected that, for me, this practically meant having a non-reactive presence and being peacefully detached from my reactions to my emotions and inner sensations when needed. It is one thing to feel anxiety rising in the body, and another to observe it, allow it to be, and watch it pass over several minutes of mindfulness and breathing meditation. Through our noble silence practice, I realized I was attached to verbalizing my inner thoughts to myself. Letting go of the obligation to idly chat throughout the day with Sangha members was not so hard for me, but letting go of my inner chatter and reactions to my surroundings proved to be the week's challenge. The first few days, I would walk through the colorful meadows and woods, freely allowing myself to verbalize my inner thoughts to the trees, flowers, and birds. In the past, I have considered that this helps me release and order my thoughts. I now consider that verbalizations to myself sometimes just stir the pot of my mind and work me up rather than releasing tension as I had previously thought. I'm happy to say that my new awareness of this old habit of muttering to myself has helped me to let go of the need to have an opinion about everything. It is so peaceful to be less reactive and just be and accept what is. Moreover, I have begun to see that the contents of my thoughts actually do matter. I have often heard and read to guard my thoughts, but I figured as long as my actions and speech were right, I could let my thoughts run freely, since nobody can read my mind. Wang Gong mentioned during meditation that our movements, breath, and thoughts could disturb those we're sitting with, and I began to notice this in myself and in others. Indulging in a thought can cause a subtle energy that can transfer to others. Clenched teeth, closed body language, anxious breath, and quick yet judgmental glances at others aren't something most people would observe in themselves without careful attention and self-observation. One wouldn't usually consider that clenching their teeth in reaction to something could cause harm to others and result in harmful karmic consequences. But these are the subtleties that rise to the surface during the spaciousness of a longer retreat. Volunteering in the kitchen and practicing metta bhavana, loving kindness, helped me feel that I was clearing my karma. Over the week, I learned to journal and draw to release my creative expression rather than become immersed in inner and outer mental chatter. I noticed the judgment I felt towards my drawings. They never seemed good enough. I practiced drawing with my eyes closed, which resulted in delightful, more abstract drawings and removed the self-judgment of needing to do the drawing just right. My favorite part of the program was the Tai Chi and Qigong. Mindful, slow movements linked with deep breathing were immensely healing and comforting, allowing me to sit more peacefully during sitting meditation. My name, Irene, means peace in Greek. The word irenic is an adjective that means aimed or aiming at peace. I have considered before that my name is ironic because my mind has been tumultuous and capricious throughout my life, even as I have aimed at peace and happiness since childhood. This week at the Dharma Center, I allowed myself to sink into peace and have a sliver of hope that one day I may earn the meaning of my name. It's not an easy task to control the mind, but it is worthwhile as I endeavor to progress rather than regress, aiming towards a more Irenic Irene.